Please, it's only an hour and a half, we can do it.
Well, good afternoon, members of the City's Senior Services Committee. Welcome to our quarterly meeting. We'll go ahead and call to order and have a roll call, please.
Mayor Morris,
Here.
Donna Labatt, Terry Potter,
Here.
Melinda Costlett,
Here.
Linda Lawson,
Here.
Constance Williams,
Here.
Shelley Wynn,
Here.
Les Basinger,
Here.
Liz Krauthamel,
Here.
Linda Lawson.
Here.
I'm sorry, I called Linda Lawson twice. She is here.
She is here.
Thank you, Mayor.
Confirmed that. That's great. Thank you, Ms. Riggin. Appreciate that so much. And again, welcome to this meeting of the Senior Services Committee. And I just wanted to mention, tomorrow being Veterans Day, I want to recognize those of you that are veterans. Thank you for your service, as well as thank you to the service of the many veterans in our community. Next, we will deal with the approval of the minutes from the July 14th meeting. If we can remember all the way back to July of this year. If you've had a chance to review those minutes, I would entertain a motion to approve.
I move that we approve them.
Okay, motion for approval of the July 14th minutes from member Coslet. Is there a second?
I'll second.
There's a second from member Nguyen. Thank you. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. The motion is carried and the minutes have been approved. Under old business, we have two updates. The first, we will go to Ms. Riggin for an update regarding construction, which is very exciting.
It is very exciting. So I wanted to thank all of you that were able to attend the groundbreaking that we held on September the 8th. They have officially broke ground on September the 12th. And if I can ask our IT guys to put on the slideshow for the Hillcrest Senior Life Center, I have a few pictures that I'd like to share with you. Next slide. So as I said, groundbreaking was on September the 8th, and I was so proud. I had our mayor and all of our commissioners there to attend, and so thank you, mayor and commissioners that were able to attend. It was phenomenal. I think we had close to 100 people there. And on to the next slide, please. So we had Mayor Morris give a speech there. The upper left-hand corner, that is the shovel that of many that we used to break ground with. Next slide. And we just had a few people present that gave a speech or said some words about the center. Myself, we had Cherie Davis from the Curry Resident Senior Mills Association, the director, TJ Decker also from Charisma. Barbara Romero from the New Mexico Aging Long-Term Services Department was there, and so we were very happy to see her there. She has been working with us on this project since 2015, so she was also very excited. She said that this project is the largest project that Aging Long-Term Services has funded, and so that was a great honor. And then the next gentleman there is Dave Puritz. He is the NCA architect and our project manager. And then we have Ty Perry, who is the EPX Partners construction, our contractor. All right, next slide, please. And there's just kind of a view of the numerous people that were there. And so we were very excited to also have Randy Crowder was there. Andrea Reeb was there. We had past Mayor Lansford there. I could go on and on. There was so many people there, and so it was great to see all the friendly faces and everybody so happy to see the project go. Right? There's just some pictures of some of our commissioners signing the shovel that we're going to have displayed. EPEX provided a shovel with a gold shovel, and so we're going to have that displayed at the new senior center once it's completed. And there we are officially breaking ground. And so all of the city commissioners, and then as well as some of our committee members here, Melinda and Donna, Terry Potter was there, Les was there. So thank you. And there's the dirt work. So there they started on September the 12th, digging and getting it ready for the next phase. Next. Plumbing. So in the top plumbing there, you'll see most of that is the restroom area. And then in the two slides that's on the right hand side, we got rain, and so at that point it just kind of looked like big puddles out there, almost a lake. Okay. And then there's more plumbing. I had a senior walk up to me one day, and he's like, and he lives right down the street from there, so he's like, what are they doing in that field? It looks like all they're doing is growing a bunch of pipes, because that's what it looked like, pipes coming up out of the ground. Okay, next. And then this is where they've kind of started laying some of the footing and getting ready for the concrete. And then today, those are pictures from today where they are actually pouring concrete. So the foundation is starting to be laid. So that's where we are at. We meet with the architect and the contractor every 2 weeks, and so every 2 weeks we're talking about what the next week is going to hold. They're looking at maybe doing some electrical work next week, and as well as continuing with foundation, and they have trusses here, and so it is moving forward. So soon you'll see a construction trailer out there and some storage sheds being delivered and lots of stuff going on. So drive by and take a look. That's all I have for that. Thank you so much.
That's wonderful, and I'm glad you're taking so many pictures. It's just such an exciting project, and the groundbreaking ceremony and having so many people attend was truly a joyous day in Clovis, one we'll always want to remember. So, Ms. Reagan, unless there are questions or comments about the construction update, all right, Ms. Reagan, we'll let you continue and give us an update on art in public places.
So I have another short little slideshow.
Good.
So as you know, back in July, we were awarded some funding for art in public places, and so the total that we were awarded was $70,411, I believe. And so we sent in all of the pictures to Art in Public Places, and they were able to secure most of the art. And if IT can get the slideshow for that one. So if you recall, this is some of the art that has already been selected and is in place, and we've already signed agreements on it, contracts on it. So we will be getting this art. There are some bronze bunny rabbits, 3 bunny rabbits. There's I'm sorry?
Jackrabbits.
Jackrabbits.
Not bunnies, they're
Well, they look
jackrabbits.
like bunnies to me. Okay, jackrabbits with the big ears. And then we have a mosaic tree. And I like that just because it kind of, to me, I can see a tree of life. And so with it being Hillcrest Senior Life Center, I thought that was just perfect piece. And then another mosaic piece with birds in flight. Okay, next. And then we have 3 pieces of some weather around New Mexico. One of them you can't see very well, but there is actually a train coming through the area there. And then we have a sun lion, which I think most everybody really likes the sun lion. And we have a bison. This art here was not available, so we had to meet again. I was able to meet with Shelley Wynn and Terry Potter, and we looked over some more art. And so the next piece, Bosque del Apache at Dusk, we were able to secure that piece. The next one is Midnight Madrid, and we got that piece. And La Casita. And so we were able to secure all of the art. Now we've just got to wait until the facility is built. We will be working with the artists from the Sun Lion as we're going further into construction, so that we can make sure that we've got that all done. The art, everything is included in this price. Delivery, setup, encasements. If it needs plexiglass, if it needs mounting, anything, everything is covered in this price. And so the city of Clovis is not out any funding on that.
Wonderful. Thank you for that update. Appreciate that, Ms. Reagan.
Thank you.
Any questions or comments for Ms. Reagan on that report?
Mayor, if
Yes.
I may. So Barbara, I know we'd kind of talked about the pullback with regards to some of the landscaping that was going to happen because of cost.
Yes.
And so I was wondering, are we going to be able to approach any landscapers locally about donations to help kind of bring that to fruition?
And that is something that we have thought about. I've also spoke with the contractor, and I think we're gonna be able to work out something to be able to get that mounted in a nice landscape area. So
Thank you.
definitely talk about it. Thank you.
Good question. Thank you. Anything else? Very good. Well, thank you, Ms. Reagan. Appreciate that and all that you do. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We'll move on then to reports and hear from our committee members. I guess first we would look for a report from Senior Services, and I guess we're coming back to you, Ms. Reagan.
Sure. Get mine all out of the way right away, and then everybody can have their chance. Huh? So I just wanted to report in Senior Services, we do have 2 positions open. If anybody is interested in applying for those positions, a couple of weeks ago, my senior program coordinator, who had been with the city for 5 years, was requested a transfer to another department, and so she has went to the aquatic center to be the facility administrator there. So we do have a program coordinator position open, and then the pilot program for the transit program is still open. We lost the driver back in July, and so we have been trying to kind of fill in those voids. However, with us losing another staff member, we had to kind of pull back from that. But CATS and Portales Area Transit are helping us keep that program running. So as soon as I can get an employee hired and trained, then we'll be able to take that back over. And it is very beneficial to seniors within the area. I know we have 5 that are riding from Portales to Clovis for dialysis, and without this program, they may not be able to get to their dialysis appointments. So it is very well needed, and so hopefully we can get that position filled. And that's all I have, Mayor. Thank you so much.
Very good. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Next, is there a report from Friendship Center, perhaps Mr. Basinger?
Thank you. Naturally, we're closed tomorrow in recognition of Veterans Day, so if we have any other vets here, we appreciate your service. On the 14th, we have a cooking class. On the 15th, I Can with Zandy Bunch. That's more of an educational, a healthy cooking class that she comes in every month. And on the 17th, we have a Christmas wreath craft. That's where every year we got the wire wreaths and stuff, and everybody gets together and makes their own wreath to take home. On the 22nd, constituent rep, Ms. Williams, is there. On the 23rd, the day before Thanksgiving, we have a double feature movie. The 24th and 25th for Thanksgiving, we are closed. Karaoke on the 30th. Then next month, we have a Cup of Joe, December 2nd. That's the first Friday of every month. We have the coffee and donuts set up for the veterans so we can all get together. Christmas crafts are on the 12th. Christmas word search competition is on the 14th. The 15th, we have our Christmas party and carol sing-along. Indoor volleyball at 9 o'clock on the 19th. On the 20th, we have Christmas bingo. On the 21st, we have Christmas movie day. On the 22nd, we have our end-of-year dance at 12 to 3, and we'll have chili and snacks served. Then the 23rd through the 26th, we are closed for the Christmas holidays. That's all I have, sir.
Oh, well, thank you for that. Sounds like you've got a great deal of programming going on and lots of opportunity.
Usually it slows down around Christmas time, so there normally would be more.
Right. Understandable. Well, thank you for that update. Appreciate all that you do. Next, let's hear from Baxter Kerr and Ms. Lawson.
Okay. We just got back from a trip from Charleston, South Carolina. We had a wonderful time. We hit the floor running. Today was our free veterans breakfast at 8 o'clock this morning. We had just over 60 people in there for that. Tomorrow we do have a dance. And then Monday will be our Thanksgiving dinner. So we hope a lot of people come out and join us for it. We're fixing a big turkey and ham, and we've got the dessert donated to us, so all you have to do is bring a side dish, and you get a lovely Thanksgiving meal again.
What time is your Thanksgiving meal?
5 o'clock on Monday. Please come. You're more than welcome. Okay, and then we've got a Branson trip planned for this next month. We will be going to Branson for 6 days and see all the Christmas shows and do a little bit of shopping and have some fun. And then we have a Christmas party set up for the 17th, and this is above everything else that goes on. The 8-ball pool, the exercise, the line dance, the regular dances. We have dances on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th Friday of each month. We also have Chat and Chew, where we pick out a restaurant and we go try different foods. We have Gospel Sing the 2nd Sunday of each month. And if you love old-fashioned gospel music, come out and rock with us. It's a lot of fun. Okay. I told you our Christmas party will be planned for the 17th of next month. Just come out and see what's going on. That's all I can say. Come out and have fun.
I love hearing about the different things that you're doing. In particular, the tours. Can you kind of, you said you just got
Okay.
back from where?
Charleston, South Carolina.
Yeah.
I contacted Diamond Tours, and they sent us an itinerary. And if you like what they put on there, you can go with it. If there's something you don't like about where they're going, you can let them know, and they will change the activity or that time. When you get on a bus, they do all the driving. They plan the meals. I mean, you don't have, and you eat the whole time. If you don't eat when you stop, some of the seniors put in little goodie bags, and they make some of the best fun snacks I have had. The seasonings they use and everything is fabulous. And then they pass them around the bus. Everybody gets a little sack of them. You put up at night. You've got a nice motel to sleep in, and usually more food. And if that's not enough, I took along Mexican trains, skip bow, and Yahtzee. We play bingo on the bus as we're going down the road. And then you don't have to just go in a room and sit quietly or watch TV, or you can get out and mingle. While we was in Charleston, we had 2 different people come up and join us for Mexican train. Young people. They wanted to learn to play train, and we had a ball. I bet you they went out the next morning and bought their own game.
I bet they
It
did.
was good.
So when you're organizing that, I mean, you make that available to anyone that.
We have a travel club meeting.
Okay.
I tell them when the travel club meeting is. I put flyers out on the tables. They get to pick. The majority rules, naturally. They get to pick where we're going. If you want to go with it, you put your name and phone number down. I tell you when the deposit's due. We have another meeting when the itinerary's in. We get it completely paid for, and just go have fun.
give us an,
Yeah, it's open to
it's op-
everybody. We had mother and daughter people this time, and it was, the daughters are probably, some of them's not even 30, 40 years old. It was a blast. And they said,
it.
they wasn't sure they wanted to go with all these old people, but they had more fun. They want to join up for every trip. And one of the daughters asked if she could come even without her mother.
That's great. Give us an idea about what the cost was per person for
Okay,
the
it
South
was
Carolina.
$11.89 for the Charleston trip. It's $5.89 for the Branson trip, and that's going to be 6 days and 5 nights. Yeah, that's for double occupancy. If you want a single room by yourself, it's about $200 more. But if you have 3, because you're taking family members and everything, you can even get lower
Oh, I see.
than the $5.89 or whatever. So.
Well, what an opportunity you're creating for folks in Clovis to take a trip.
It's
and
a lot of
have
fun.
a blast. That's great. Wonderful. Well, thank you for your update and for sharing all of that with us. Next, let's hear from La Casa, and I see we have a couple of representatives from La Casa.
Well, I wish we could say we were having as much fun as they're having at Baxter. We actually we've had more seniors coming to the center. Our participation on Wednesdays and Fridays is phenomenal, both with men playing pool and ladies and men coming in for bingo on Wednesdays, for loteria on Fridays. Tomorrow we have an indoor yard sale from 9 to 3. It's my understanding there'll also be a lot of baked goods available. We are hosting a potluck Thanksgiving luncheon on the 18th, Friday the 18th, from 11:30 to 1. The center will be providing the turkeys, and then everyone coming will be bringing the side dishes to accommodate. On the 20th, we have, Sunday is the 20th, and we will be having, we have a potluck jam, usually every month. Very successful. We get a lot of fun people that come in that are ready to make some noise and get a little bit of exercise, and we love seeing the cycle of people that come in, so that's always fun. We're closed as well on the 24th and the 25th for Thanksgiving. We actually even now have an active board. I'm excited for that. That became effective this month, so I'm super excited for that, and for where the center's going, the people that are coming, and the possibilities. The next available, or the next date that I have, is for December the 9th. We're hosting a Christmas bazaar for crafts and homemade goods.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for that update, and congratulations on having a
and
board.
I forgot the most important thing. Transportation. We still are offering limited transportation until we get a driver on board, which is soon to come. Hopefully within the next couple of weeks we'll have a driver. So.
Wonderful. Well, thank you.
Yes.
Appreciate that, and again, congratulations on having a board. That sounds like good help. And Mr. Brasenio, you're here as well. Do you have anything to add? No. Very good. Well, thank you for the support. Appreciate that very much. Next, anyone from Curry Resident Senior Meals Association? We don't have anyone.
No, but I would like to share some information if I could, Mayor.
Sure.
They are having their Thanksgiving meal on, let me go back to November. They're having that on November the 18th. They serve from 11 to 1, and it's 60 and older is a suggested donation, and then anybody who is under the age of 60, you can go eat for $8. And then on December the 16th, they're having their Christmas meal. And so, again, that's 11 to 1. And thank you, Mayor.
Yeah, thanks for that. Appreciate that, Ms. Reagan. Next, 50-plus Olympics. Member Coslet?
Sure. We just finished a shuffleboard fun day last Friday. In conjunction with the city, we opened it up to anybody 50 and older, not just senior Olympians. It was not meant to be just for senior Olympians, but for the whole city. We probably had close to 25 people attend off and on during the day. We had a lot of fun. Linda was there. We really had a good time.
A lot of new people.
And we picked up 5 new people that are interested in joining Senior Olympics, which is a good thing for me, but but who had never played shuffleboard before. And so they came out, wanted to see what it was about. We picked up a couple from Charisma who came over after they did their volunteer work and played with us in the afternoon. So we are planning a cornhole tournament. Unfortunately, it's on the same day as your bazaar. Yeah, we are planning a cornhole fun day, again, in conjunction with the city, so we can open it up to everybody. And we'll just get out, put the cornholes out. We'll keep score, but it's not like brackets or tournament or anything. It's just get out there, throw it, see what it's about, have fun, and enjoy it. And then in January, we're hoping to do another shuffleboard one because I've heard from a lot of people who weren't able to attend the first one. They'd like us to repeat it, partly because they want to practice before April comes around, and because we just had a good time. Our goal is to try to do something like that, some kind of just a fun day, not a workshop, although there was teaching involved. I mean, obviously we showed the new people how to play. But just a fun day in conjunction with the city each time so that we can try to draw more people out and try to just get them interested in coming out and having a good time.
And these fun days are at Roy Walker?
Yeah, they are at Roy Walker, yeah, currently, yeah.
Great. Great. Well, thank you for that. Anything else to share from your side of things?
Of course, we are going to have Olympics again in April and May. We are changing the dates a little bit. It will be the end of April and first part of May rather than the whole month of April due to some conflicts that have come up. But we are going to include the talent show again this year. We have not done it since COVID. We opted not to do it last year because it was the first year we had done it by ourselves without a hired coordinator. And so we decided we were too chicken to take on the talent show last year. But we have decided that this year we are going back and we are going to attempt the talent show on our own.
Well, very exciting. Thank you for that. Anyone like to report on RSVP and foster grandparent program?
We haven't had a meeting in quite a while.
Haven't met, so there's not much to report on, huh?
It's been,
Yeah.
I can't remember when the last one was. It's been quite a few months.
Okay. All right. Well, very good. Thought I would check. Any other reports from members? Yes.
Hey, I'll just let y'all know that on November 15th, there is a online grants workshop, Eastern New Mexico focused. Our office, Senator Ben Ray Lujan, along with Eastern Plains Council of Governments and DFA, are hosting, like I said, a grants workshop for anybody who wants to attend. There's going to be information on federal grants and state grants, kind of how to operate and maneuver through that process.
You said it was an online one?
Yes, ma'am. So I know that the link has been sent out. If you need something, I can get you taken care of.
Great. Thanks for that announcement. Anything else for the good of the order? All right, very well. Well, wonderful meeting today. Appreciate the updates from each of you. You're all doing amazing things within the community and love hearing about that, as well as the progress on construction at the Senior Center. So with that, we will plan our next meeting to take place at 1:30 p.m. on Thursday, February 9th. And after we adjourn in just a moment, be sure to not run off because I believe Ms. Riggin has some things to show you over on the other side of the chamber here. With that, we are adjourned.